Okay then. You know what? We're just gonna start this off like how we always do. We're gonna introduce the person that we're gonna be either A, criticizing or defending. In this case, Foxy Boxy, popular animator. Almost at that, or sorry, not 1,000k, 100k subs. So congratulations on that front. I've been seeing a lot of dumb things, and I'm gonna make Shovel read everything I possibly can, and then record my reactions, just so then you people know that I can still upload videos. Because this was a random spur of the moment one that I just wanted to do. Nothing else. Anyways, let's get started, because, oh my god, some of these rants are god-awful.
I'm on a throwaway account because Foxy fans will literally slaughter me if I say anything about Fox on my main. You read the title, this is a Foxy boxer. Also, I'm not using my voice because that's just gonna give away more info about who I really am. First, who is Foxy? Foxy is an 18-year-old artist and animator who specializes in furry artwork. He is a part of the animation meme community, also which is where most people know him from. Because Foxy draws furries, a more younger audience is attracted to his content. It doesn't matter if you aren't making content for kids. Kids like furries, so they will watch them as they please. Keep this in mind later.
Find that Foxy also made his YouTube account when he was a kid. I'm just saying.
Foxy turned 18 on the 25th of April and made a unlisted account on Twitter a few days later. He promoted the Twitter on his Instagram, which by the way, is full of kids. Even if no kids were following Foxy, there would still be teenagers who would see it. Foxy can have an unlisted account if he wishes to, but promoting it to your minor audience is wrong in so many ways. Fox's unlisted account says 18 plus only, which is fine except for the fact that Fox's 14-year-old cousin follows it and Foxy follows him back. Fox
Video gets a pass because it's just like a month old, I think. Anyways, update, Foxy's cousin doesn't follow them anymore, so easy.
Foxy had stated that he is very close with his cousin Booty don't fucking care. He is only 14, and you are exposing him to pornography. This can damage a child's mindset for good. To be honest, I'm sick of Foxy acting like people are always on his ass whenever shit is happening. Sometimes the people calling Foxy out are right about everything they say. Some people I know called Foxy out because he has a bad dragon dildo. Yes, you heard that right, a fucking bad dragon dildo. Foxy also promotes Bad Dragon to his audience all the time, whether it be from his character having the logo in its shirt, or just from buying a Bad Dragon dildo and bragging about it to your audience. What is so wrong about Bad Dragon, you might ask? The answer is that they make dildos of animal genitalia, and one of the owners was a zoophile. The dildo Foxy owns has a knot on it. I don't care if the dildo is not based on an animal dick. It has a knot, which is something feral animals have. It's disgusting how Foxy tried to justify it.
Mine, this was also discussed on a thread where Foxy Boxy stated, everything that they actually had, and then discussed that they do not support anything about this. And also, yeah, whatever, ew, icky, dildo.
Foxy also said that he mainly bought it for shits and giggles, which is still fucking disgusting. You would still be catering to zoophiles and treating it as a joke at that point. Foxy literally acts like his social media platform is a place where can express himself, and sure it is, but this just ain't it.
In all honesty, this video does have good points, like, yeah, no, you shouldn't be promoting that to your audience. Clearly, if you're on an NSFW account, that makes more sense, but do not promote said NSFW account, and then try and, take every precaution said and can be, because, that's the right thing to do and the proper thing to do. So, you are good on that. The 14-year-old cousin thing, that was all fixed, and now everything is written out on Instagram through a little read card that you can go and find. What else? What did that say? NSFW account. Yeah, I think that was it. Overall, video did have good points, and I actually enjoyed this for the most part. There are some things, of course, now that needed to be updated and be changed. Other than that, yeah. On to the next one, where I'm going to be reading a lot.
For people who don't know what's happening, sorry if this is somewhat wrong, I'm going on stories that aren't on Insta anymore. Foxy drew and was maybe a zoo a few years ago when they were a minor. They do regret it and has apologized. A lot of people still look at the past. And something more recently from whenever they were 17 and they drew NSFW art of their cousin, who is a minor and still is, or who was a minor and still is, and their OC. They had half ownership of the OC. It wasn't meant for their cousin, but it was still somewhat of their OC. Again, Foxy apologized, and Foxy let their minor cousin follow their NSFW Twitter, but doesn't anymore. Foxy, and people are trying to blame Foxy for their minor fans following their NSFW Twitter. But I don't blame Foxy because their fans do that. Anyways, that's all I know from the drama. There's probably more, but that is the main thing I have seen. Also, I'm not saying this against Foxy. I've just seen a lot of people ask. I don't think Foxy is in the wrong, just a stupid kid who didn't know better and is trying to mature.
So yeah, no, that was like pretty much just a great little summary of like what is going on, and then I'm gonna have Odato read a few more posts, and we should be on to the next video because oh my god, we need background and just something to like hear from Foxy's side.
I am deleting Insta for a while since it won't let me attempt to deactivate. I'm not taking a break, not running away. I have already addressed what I did. I know it was wrong, and I was wrong. I have done all I can to fix what I have done, and the things I didn't notice while I was a minor, though it still doesn't make it right though. I'ma let time unfurl it out, as things like this usually go too far, as I've been doxxed, called a pedo, and zoo, and a groomer. Things I myself have been through when I was younger, which is shitty. Not the zoo thing though, ew. I have been groomed, and I myself am a part of the percentage that have been and I have even things I have already addressed many times in the past and been brought up repeatedly. Once again, I was a minor, I was young, and for most of these things, I didn't know right from wrong, and have been improving since then. Also, just a word of advice for my fans who are underage. I appreciate you liking, supporting, sharing all my art, but for adult spaced art, or for adult spaces and art, that is not for you. Do not interact. And do not put yourself in that position. I cannot control my fan base. I may have bright colored animals and characters, but that does not make them for kids. So for my younger audience, do not see yourselves as adults. That's honestly right, because you're not. Do not see yourself as mature enough. Please, I learned my lesson the hard way whenever I was younger. I found myself in a vulnerable position to be used, thinking it was normal, as that shows many of these dramas/rants started. When I was younger, I thought what I did and was doing was normal. This is not okay for a kid to have that mindset. So I'll repeat, it is 18 plus for a reason. Please stay out of my spaces/other adult spaces and keep to yourselves, i.e. sharing NSFW artwork when you yourself as a minor have done. Do not share that publicly at all, if to anyone. It protects you as much as it protects me and many others, so take my word of advice to heart for the love of God. Thank you for reading this, and I'll hopefully see you on a brighter side. I never once stated I was in the right, but I apologized. And I haven't done anything similar to the sort since. Plus, I was 17 at the time anyways. Not that that's an excuse. But still, please make sure you have all the information before you say I'm doing these things, because no, I'm not. I do not plan on speaking on this anymore, as you have noticed. My story replies are off. No, I am not avoiding the situation, but by not wanting to talk. I have explained myself more than once about this, and I have addressed it correctly. I should not have to explain myself any further than what I have already told you. The best I can say is sorry that it happened again, and it won't happen again. That's final.
Okay. One thing I do want to say about, all of these and reading through them, yes, okay, we get it. You were 17 at the time. That does not make you an adult. Your brain doesn't technically stop developing until you're at the age of 25, 24, I've also heard 26. And listen, I know, that makes sense, okay? But the constant bringing up of your age doesn't really change anything, which you do acknowledge in there. I just wanted to point that out real fast. Anyways, we're gonna be getting on into the trigger warnings actually mentioned on Foxy Boxy's page, because yes, they are there, and people just don't read them sometimes.
Page contains gore, self-harm scars / wounds, nudity, usually just of breasts, suggestive themes, swearing, drug use, abuse, bright colors, creepy themes. I will not add physical trigger warnings / content warnings side my posts. Due to these being very common on my page, I will not censor them. Thank you, unfollow if need. Mental health comes first. Listen, I never once said I was in the right, but I have taken accountability for my cousin following my Twitter on the artwork. I have apologized, and that's the best that I can do. I have no ill intentions behind any of this, so do not go around calling me a pedo. The artwork was made last year when we both didn't think anything wrong of it. I made it because the characters themselves are both adults. It alongside has been taken down and addressed, and for myself, I haven't done anything similar since then. Not to mention, I myself was a minor, but that doesn't excuse it. My cousin was following my Twitter up until a few days ago. I won't lie to you there, but I have 0 NSFW interactions occurred. Staying to my word, if minors interact with NSFW conversations, I will not interact back or respond, which I haven't. I have blocked my cousin both there and on Twitter. I have addressed the situation properly, and I have apologized. I have fixed my behavior. I do not know what else you guys want from me, but I am genuinely trying to be apologetic, and I am genuinely trying to fix this. Me and my cousin live in the same house. It was not for a long distance meetup over the internet. Nothing weird happened. It was the only thing being was the artwork, and it wasn't even anything personal to begin with. Have I said enough?
Why everything was read through terribly is mainly because we could then get both sides of the story, Foxy explaining themselves, and then, the videos on the other end, where I will either agree or disagree with statements, the good old that's it, takes two to tango kind of thing. Anyways, it's finally time to get on to the second video where I am going to have a nightmare trying to read everything. Hello, this video isn't like my usual joke funny content, but I feel the need to say this and point out since it just rubs me the wrong way. So I bet you all know Foxy Boxi. If you don't, he's an artist and animator with around 90k or something like that. Okay, please do not attack anyone mentioned here, but something about this rubs me the wrong way. But Foxy Boxi, first of all, sexualizes animals. What the fuck do you need to put 6 nipples on a cat? Hold on. What the fuck do you have the need to put the 6 cat nipple on all of your OCs? It is completely unnecessary, not to mention weird as hell. Don't use the excuse, it's natural, because cat nipples are basically visible when the cat is pregnant. Are you saying your characters are always pregnant? You know what? I'm just not even gonna touch the nipple thing with like a 10-foot pole, mainly because there is another video that has already gone through this, and there are more screenshots on Foxy Boxi's end explaining this. Also, doesn't sexualize the nipples, mainly because they're just kind of added on there. I mean, it'd be more or less sexualizing it, to me at least, if they were like, fucking, I don't know, making them shoot milk or something. I don't know how to sexualize things, I'm gonna be honest. But like, yeah, no, they're just there. There's nothing really to them.
Foxy has literally said they're not meant to be sexual, they're just supposed to be cute. People in the furry fandom do it all the time. Heck, even I do it. It's not supposed to be sexual, it's just
supposed to be cute.
But they're not sexualizing the OC. IDFK? Or IDFC? It's still NSFW. NSFW doesn't stand for porn, but it stands for things that aren't safe for work. Would you show your animal OCs with titties complete out to work? Maybe, sorry, one moment. Also, why make them blush? Just makes them stand out more. It's not natural. That's not blush, it's skin. You have no artistic intent. Plus, she has drawn porn of her characters who are literally half feral. Zoophile much, huh? And then it shows pictures. And by the way, they're also anthropomorphized. Someone's literal real life pet, which shouldn't be a problem if the drawing wasn't so fucking weird as hell and fetishy. Literally has blushing nipples with human looking drawn breasts. Oh, that's not enough proof? A fucking bad dragon dildo, those animal-shaped dicks, fucking animal-shaped dicks, realistic-shaped cocks to shove up their ass. And then the screenshot says, I've literally had money saved since my birthday, and I finally got a custom one, help bleh. Painstakingly researching this video, I went to the NSFW Twitter to find some of these, and a majority of them have been taken down, like the one showed in this video, and then the other one on Instagram is literally just a butt that you didn't censor, so if it was sexual, you are spreading porn. Just saying. Yeah. And then for the cat thing, that's skin. That is literally skin. I know this because I own a cat, and that is skin. The bad dragon thing, already addressed. Literally already addressed. So there's like one more thing that I actually want to look at from this video, but I also don't want to leave anything out, so you guys can just pause and read this, because this video is like already super long, and I'm just kind of done. I feel greasy, I want to take a shower, and I need to like stop recording late, because this is why. But yeah, no, I'm still gonna show all the screenshots of the video that I'm going over, but I'm not gonna read any of them, like, other ones out besides like this last thing, because it's literally just all copy paste from like that first text-to-speech video that we looked at, so not even worth going over the rest. You can read it if you want, but yeah. You know, you can draw porn, so, I don't really know why that's there, but yeah. You know what, I'm just gonna read this one because I just want you to, you know, look at the screen with your eyes instead of just taking screenshots of things that you think are going to be used as proof. Because if you actually read this, then, you know what, I'm just gonna read it. Not to mention, she has put both feral sonas, I believe, both a minor and a feral OC in her smash and pass poll, implying you're sexualizing them by asking a question like that. And then if you read the child one, it says adult version, and then if you look at the feral one, it says pass twice. Yeah, that's all. I will say, after making this video, I can see things that are defendable and not defendable. Like, the cousin thing, I'm not gonna defend that, obviously. It's already been fixed and stated. I'm not gonna defend that, though, in the first place. The nipple thing, I don't care. And then, what else was there? The drawing of zoophilia. Yeah, if you guys actually looked through things and you, like, read through posts properly, you would have found this one. This is the only thing I will not defend. Everything else seems tame, but literally, this? Don't ever say that. Just delete the post next time. Don't address that. That was weird. And reference humans.
Fuck you.